Alright guys, I am back at the boat and I was working on installing the double clamp on the water hoses and antifreeze and any hose that's on the engine. So I already did one. I ran out of clamps and I had to go buy a whole set for the other one, 15 at $11.59 a piece. Yeah. So I'm gonna start working on this one, and this is what I did so far. These double clamped everywhere you look. This one here, there, there. I mean, it's silly because the second clamp doesn't really grab the tubing, it just grabs a little piece of it. It's mostly on the hose, but that's what they want. So all right, let me get to it later. Okay, day 2. I went and got some more. I found a place. Actually, my wife found a place because I said I ran out of clamps and West Marine has the wrong ones, and what they have is very expensive. It's like almost $12 a piece, $11.59 for one clamp, and I'm going, geez, I need like 12. So they didn't have the right stuff. So they said, oh, we're gonna have a delivery in a couple of days. So I said, okay, I can't do anything more. So she went up on herself and she found a place in Wilmington. I bought 6. I needed 6. I already had 6 here. So to complete the 12, I bought 6 for $12. It cost me like $2. Tax and everything, 13. So anyways, I finished with the engine, and now I'm adjusting the raw water pump, which it was kind of wobbly when it rotated. And I'm trying to remove the belts, but my ratchet, my electric ratchet battery died, so I couldn't use it. I tried using an open wrench, and it was just too difficult. And I said, you know what? I'll charge it. I'll put it on the charger. Let me see what I can do with the pump. So I started adjusting the pump, and I don't need to remove the belts. The pump is adjusted. I'm just tightening it up right now. So when I'm done with this, the next step is to start the engine, warm it up, and adjust the carburetor. That's the pump, and check it out. That's about as straight as you're gonna get it. So that's straight. Once I put the hose and the hose it won't even move that much. It'll be running good. So that's basically done. I'm just turning it, tightening it, each one. There's only 3. And check it out. I put a plug on the hose that brings the water from the outside. The hose, I think it's above water level. It's a little bit above the water coming into the box there, the gear, but still water comes in. Check it out. Not much, but if enough, it's enough to sink a boat in half a day. That could be the rate, and that is going about it'll be about a gallon a minute, 60 gallons in an hour, and then the rest it'll sink. So you gotta make sure your hoses are in good condition. Any cracks or anything, just remove it, replace it, put something new. All right, I'm going to continue tweaking this, and then I'm going to put the hoses and go to the next step. So there it is. I use this tool to get it started. Although this one has a ratchet function, and check it out. So I know they're tight. And I pull them, jerk them hard. They're in there. Okay, let me put all this stuff away and then come back for the carb. Okay, engine's running. I'm gonna let it warm up, I don't know, 5 minutes. Well, I got a lot done. I like when I have a full day and go ahead and finish all the little projects. Found out my older neighbor over here sold this sailboat and took it out to Luhrs for the new owner. This is the third one in a month. Everybody's leaving California. Well, I adjusted the carburetor a little bit, and the pump is pumping. It's a little wobbly, but it's not side by side. It's just the engine is not running as smooth. That's what it is. So I adjusted it here. I can't find the other adjustment on the other side. Very tight in there, and okay, it responds, but I don't know if it's a 500 or 60. I gotta go up there. It's almost 9. I think I need to close it up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now, and I gotta go up there. So the engine is still warming up. Let me put this back on. Okay, I gotta go up there and see what the RPM is. I know it's a little low, but I just want to see what it is. Oh yeah, it's at 400. I got to bring it up another 400, 300 at least. So I bring it up a bit before it dies. There. So right there, it's 750 on the money. See, it's down already. And it doesn't go down because the linkage, something going on with the linkage down there. All right, I'm not gonna be videoing going up and down. Let me get a final adjustment and I'll turn it off. Okay, so now, bring it down. Okay, 6, right there. And then if I put it in gear, I see what happens. Because sometimes it dies. 5. That's good. My friend's coming over. I'm gonna take a break because I've been doing this. I've been working on the book all day. So I'm gonna take a break and let him come. I'm gonna start the engine. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna tell him, okay, put it in gear, accelerate it, bring it down. Let me show you what I got. Because I thought with this it will save me some up and down the bridge. I have these tools that a mechanic gave me, but I'm not a mechanic. I just know how to do maintenance and stuff. All right, so this is the machine. It's a Suntune Industry Engine Analyzer. And you're gonna say, oh, that's easy. You can connect this to power and this to ground. Well, I did that in power, and then I connected this to the number 1 cable. I don't know if it should go in the center of the distributor cable. Okay. So this thing has different settings. It gives you dual, don't know what that is, voltage, amps, and ohms. And then you have a high and a low and a 4-cycle, 2-cycle. Okay, I had it for a cycle, and then I adjusted here, but the needle didn't. So when I would put it on power, this needle would hit the end. And I try to adjust it down here, and it didn't bring it down. So I said, I don't want to blow it up, so I disconnected right away. And then if I can have it on the RPM, then I don't have to go up and down the bridge. I can just see what the RPM is on the, and it tells you right on top. It says RPM, and this is 200, 400, 600, 800, all the way up to 1600. Then you got a 4-cycle, 6-cycle, 4-cycle, high and low, ohms and amps. So if you guys seen this antiquated, I know it's an old, only from the 80s. If you guys tell me how to connect it properly, because I know I'm doing something wrong. The needle moves, so it's not stuck or frozen or anything. It's just I'm not doing it right. Okay, my friend is coming down, so I put some gas in the other tank, and I'm gonna take a break because it's been a long day. All right, guys, later. Okay, so the engine was the timing was retarded. I advanced it a little bit and adjusted the carburetor, the idle, so it's running good. I adjusted already the pump. So it's running a lot smoother. Yeah, keep to the right. I got a friend here with me. Let me check the other pump. Okay, so it's good. We're gonna take it out to the outside. All right. And here's my friend Steve trying to learn how to drive the boat.
Right, I'm trying.
Okay, so we're good. All right, let's get out of the marina. And right now the engine is RPMing pretty good. Look, once in a while it just kicks up for some reason. All right. Okay, so we brought the boat, we took it out, drove it around. The engine, after I adjusted the timing, that was the issue, that the timing was retarded. And I hardly touched the carburetor. I just kind of adjusted a little bit on the idle. So it ran really good, really smooth. And also, so we took it out, we punched it, took it up to 3,200 RPM. But then there's always something on the other engine. It decided to start sputtering, and I could see the RPM going down and going up, going down, and then it would turn off. And I said, what's going on? So I went down, looked at the filter, the little glass filter fuel. It was empty. So I went and got a little bit of gas that I have, a little gas, spare gas, put in the carburetor, immediately started. I can see the gas rushing up to the filter, but then it would go down again, it wouldn't fill. I did that 2 times, and I said, okay, it looks like the fuel pump on that engine is going bad. So we had to come back in one engine. It wasn't easy getting to the slip, because with one engine on the starboard side, you don't make that tight turn. It kind of opens up, and then thank God there was a guy in the dock, and we threw him a rope and he pulled the zip, because this guy, he had back surgery. He walks very stiff. He's overweight. He couldn't get around the boat fast enough, and I kept screaming at him, get in the front, get in the front. Try to hook the cleats. Anyways, we got it in. I said, that's it. I already went to the store. They said they have it, told me the price. So that would be the next thing, is to buy a new fuel pump for that engine. And I'm gonna do the fuel test, fuel pump pressure test, to see if that's gonna show me if it's pumping 2 or 3 pounds. The pump is bad. But I know it's bad because it wouldn't start. All right, guys, I'll see you. I'm going home, so I'll see you on the next one.